Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Shapeless Skyrim. My name is Tori.
My name is Tyler, and for the first time in a long time, hot out of the gate, mod number 1, we have Tears Landing Homestead. Now, all of these mods we're going to show off today, and there are 3 of them, they're pretty recent, so we're going to give you guys the hot scoop.
Yeah, the hot scoop on new kind of player homes. So for Tears Landing here, I am going to show you, after this autosave, I'm going to show you on the map here where it is. It is right there, and so go to Valtheim Towers or Darkshade, and it's right there. It'll already have a marker that you can fast travel to. Makes it nice and easy to get to this beautiful sort of hunter's cabin, a more of a small shack, less of a grand abode.
Tears Landing is the perfect name for it because that's what it is. It is just like a landing of grass between the rivers here, and it's tucked in such a nice area. Like,
absolutely.
This is like the ideal placement for a player home because it is just tucked away. It's like a nice hermit hole.
Yeah, it is. The area is very nice, and yeah, they picked perfect, beautiful location right on the river there because, like I was showing here, there's like the little fishing docks, and if you go right up over here, there's fishing pole and, where you put your bait or where you put your catches and everything for the day. It feels very nice and very quaint. And I like having the difference because we see a lot of really big, nice houses and I love them, but it's kind of nice to have a more of a workman's shack here,
Yeah, especially if you're doing like a role play where your character, like it feels weird sometimes that it's like, how did I inherit this fucking castle?
Yeah. Sometimes it gets unrealistic, and this is something you can definitely
Could go without that though.
I don't know why. Why does everyone like Talos so much? He's not. He's not a god.
Hey everyone, why do you like Talos? I don't get it. He's literally just a man, okay? And he's not a divine.
Let me hop inside the house, and we'll see what the interior looks like. So it is very small. It's bare bones. It really, really is. You got your cooking spit, you got your little table, and there's your creation stations. Little simple bed, very, very easy, but very nicely put together.
Yep, and it does my favorite shit with home mods, which is already setting the stage for you. So like right there, it's got all of that stuff laid out for you.
Yep.
And I always just recommend, hey, don't touch that.
Yeah.
Just leave it the way it is. I like it. I like it more when it's storage, when that stuff is just there as storage to keep it organized. But, this is such a nice, small little house that it's nice regardless.
You don't need to have a grand, massive mansion that's so elaborate. All you need is let's make this stuff look really nice. Let's add some good rugs in there. And this small little house is all you need.
Hey, Tori, what do you think of those rugs?
I like them.
Okay. Yeah, just make sure, I just want you to be happy.
Oh, okay.
Because
yeah.
I would have gone for another rug, personally.
Okay. Yeah.
But I guess we'll just have it your way. No, that's fine. I never get to make decisions on what goes in our house.
Hey, do you like this rug though?
Yeah, but you tucked it underneath the bed. I can barely see it.
Well, that's because I have better taste than you. Now, a really cool feature that helps expand this a little bit and makes it feel like it gives you a little bit more of the finer things in life, which is right inside here where you can do all of your blacksmithing and stuff. There is this little thing that leads to a cellar. Now, you do have to find the key, which is just sitting over there on the fishing dock. It's pretty easy to find. There's a note here that tells you where to get it. But yeah, you can just go down here and go to the armory.
This feels a little bit more grand.
Yeah.
But not so grand. Like it's grand in the sense of I've established myself here and I made it what I want it to be. So this is my trophy room, essentially. This is where I keep my goods hidden away from the world.
Yeah, and I think it is also kind of fitting in the sense that the biggest, I would say the biggest feature of this house is that really nice blacksmithing area. And so if you're playing and your character is a blacksmith, this is where they maybe put some of their nicer stuff. This is kind of their safe for it, so that if they're, if they want to sell a really nice set of armor, they create it, put it on here, and then this is where they can bring their high-end clientele to buy their wares.
Yeah, it's a nice, at that, it's just a nice storage space too. So it's a nice display that you can have. and it's tucked away, hidden from the world. You don't have to worry about those darn bandits sneaking in.
The one other thing I do want to draw attention to is that if you do follow this little path of lights and stuff through the gate here, you can make your way across over here, and they've sort of brought Dark Shade, which is in the vanilla game, but they sort of made it a small part of this as well. So you can come over here, and there's a cave to explore, and it kind of works as like that's where the owner of this house sort of came from. Oh. So I do like that they mixed in some of the vanilla stuff here too.
Yeah, it looks like he fared really well.
Yeah, did a bang-up job. But hey, we get a sick house out of the deal.
Yeah, I don't care if the homeowner died. What? There's no realty agents in Skyrim.
Nope.
If I find it,
isn't.
It's
squatters'
mine.
rights. Skyrim runs on squatters' rights.
Unless the army comes through, then you better be real tough. And if they ask to use it, I'm going to say, no, Fourth Amendment. I don't have to house soldiers during war. Hey, does Skyrim work on the U.S. Constitution?
I want to believe it does. It works on the U.S. Constitution, it runs on squatters' rights, and America runs on Duncan. And I think we should run on to mod number 2. Tyler, welcome to mod number 2, and quite a grand difference here from our last little hunter shack.
Yeah, it's more grand, obviously, but it's got like a cathedral-like look to it. So it's not too really grand. Like, it's not this giant thing built into the mountain. It just looks like it's been repurposed, like a cathedral repurposed as a home. I haven't said the name yet. It's Valiant of Mara Priory.
Yes, home. And I think that it actually does work being a bit more Cathreligic. Is that the thing? Cathedral-esque, because it is outside of Solitude, which is a city of a bit of grandeur here. I can show you on the map. There will be a marker for you to fast travel to, and it's literally right under the arc.
Yeah, it's got that really nice cathedral-like look, so it makes it believable that this used to be like an old church outside of Solitude that's just been repurposed.
Well, we say repurposed. They were still trying to hold mass here, but again, squatters' rights. Mine now. Sorry.
Hey, but you weren't Did you go in and kill everyone and then say squatters' rights?
No, I went in on like a Sunday morning at like 10 right after service had ended, and then I just stayed there until they all showed up again, and it was actually just the perfect amount of time for squatters' rights to kick in. So that's how I did steal this home. We're obviously going to hop inside in just a second, but the thing I want to mention about the inside to look for is that I was blown away by how good the lighting is. They really, it's like they went in there and with the lights made a beautiful, perfect color grade on it so that it just looks so beautiful. So let's hop in. Hey there, everyone. Tori from the future stepping in to say that this mod was suggested by Cube512. Sorry about forgetting that, and thank you for the beautiful suggestion. Tyler, welcome to the Priory.
You weren't kidding about that lighting.
Right?
What a great entrance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, like, not only the beautiful light coming in from the windows, making this statue just feel very, very holy, I guess would be the word. But then you got a little bit of blue, and then if you kind of glance over this way, now we got green lighting up that corner, kind of reflecting on the window, just adding some really, really good different color tones, and it all works.
Makes the alchemy station and the magic station stand out because they're almost color-coded, and it feels like a J.J. Abrams movie. There's so many lens flares going on.
I know. It looks so good. And I do like that they turned the creation stations into like, these are also decor. It's not just a useful thing. They made it decor with all the blue and green. And it just, you got the fully set table with all the food beautifully placed. And that pot, that's actually Todd's fault, I think, but it is just floating. So one thing that, of course, I really love is that you can come over to these mead barrels here and just go ahead and fill up your cup.
Oh, nice. And it uses those empty bottles.
Oh, you got the oven right. That seems like if you're trying to pull out a pizza or something, you might fall right down these stairs.
It's comical. It's meant to be like that. So like you always So you always like banana throw a pizza in the air. Like, what? Mamma mia.
They did it for a good joke, but like what a beautiful placement for it, putting it in like the kind of built-in stone arch there. I've never seen that done, and boy does it look good.
Now what's down here, Tori?
This is the more living area. So obviously you got some more like storage and a map and some other decor here, but that's just leading you to the beautiful winding staircase
God,
here.
love me a good spiral staircase.
I know. And then you can see the light change as you get closer to like the window up here.
Beautiful,
Just beautiful,
window.
moody lighting. In this cage, we have some maybe bad boy relics. These are things that we do not want getting into the hands of the layman.
No. Well, it's because also they can't read.
They also can't read because they're all illiterate in Skyrim. It is lore. So welcome to the kids' bedroom, I guess, or the followers' bedroom, or if you're just having a fun slumber party, you got the beautiful lighting. Like, I love that hazy light coming in through the window there, and it is
I really hope
simple.
this room was repurposed. I hope they just didn't have children's bedrooms in the church, just kind of standard. I hope that wasn't standard.
Oh boy, yeah. Now that you say that, yeah, I really hope they didn't just have
I hope
bedrooms.
this is an addition.
I hope it's an addition. And then up here, again, carrying the rugs throughout to make it feel homely, you can look over and see your beautiful living room, and even adding some more colors. So here where you got some of the more magical items and like your collectible figurines, they are collectibles, they're not toys, please don't call them that. With that purple haze just casting, it looks so good.
Wow, Tori, I see you already put your Funko collection in a
Tyler,
nice spot.
stop.
Well, let's look at the bed. It's got nice lighting. Hey, that face kind of creeps me out, but I'll live with it.
Hey, Tyler, what do you mean?
Oh, it's a shrine.
Yeah,
It
it's a
operates
shrine.
as a shrine. That's actually really cool.
You don't want to sleep with that thing right there? You don't like it?
I suppose they didn't really, have other like JO material. So like statues
Yeah.
kind of had to do.
There wasn't a lot. People would they'd look at the statue of Debella or whatever, and they'd be like, well, I guess it's happening. I like how as grand as this place looks, and they put a lot of effort into like the general living space. They kept the bedroom pretty modest. Yeah, sure, it has some flashy stuff like the big, shrine there, but it's not like overly
there's nothing
roomy.
Magical. Like there's nothing like floating. Oh, that's cool. It's
that's
like a
pretty
mirror.
magical. Yeah.
It's like Yennefer's mirror in The Witcher 3.
Editing Tori will decide if you get that gamer point or not.
Hey.
Tyler, we've looked around here, but there is a little rooftop here that I want to go explore before we move on.
Oh, nice.
Well, it looks like the day did turn on us a little bit. It got a little bit rainy outside, but you have a full, beautiful, panoramic 360-degree view here. Well, maybe that's not the best view.
Maybe
you
it's
love
like
rock.
270.
It's like a 270. Yeah, most views are good views here, is what we'll say.
Yeah, 3 out of 4. That's 75%.
Yeah, that's a good
That's
ratio
a passing
you got there.
grade. It looks really nice. The home itself is like beautifully atmospheric. The setting is perfect.
Oh,
The
yeah.
location is ideal from 3 out of 4 angles.
From 3 out of 4 angles. They did make the chair face the angle that is Big Rock, but that's okay with me. I like to stand.
Modder, please patch.
Please fix.
But
And also, this
another
is
one.
also a functioning one. Yeah, it's they like to use them for decor, but also because they know that you're a nasty boy filled with all kinds of bad diseases. Oh wait, hold on. What's back here?
Well, Tori, that would be the workstations that are back here.
Oh, beautiful! Wow, hey, if you're gonna be pounding some fucking metal with a hammer, this is a pretty good view to do it on, though, huh?
It's a good view to go to Pound Town.
Oh shit! It was right there. It was right there. I let the beautiful joke slip out of my fingers and land in your sweaty, nasty palms, and you caught it, and you took on that challenge.
I took it.
And now
I
you
took
stole
it.
my
I
joke.
ran with it. I took the baton and I ran with it.
Hey Todd, why you do waves like that, bud?
So nicely done.
Yeah, the
And-
lighting is so good. The colors are so good, and everything has a place. It's mise en place. Oh, that's bad. Everything else about this house is damn near perfect, and I love it.
It's out of this world, and we should go out of this world into mod number 3.
Tyler, welcome to the beautiful vistas of mod number 3.
And mod number 3 is actually kind of technically not in Skyrim. It's a separate world space called
It is.
Sylvan Sanctuary.
Yes, so there's the door to get to the Sylvan Sanctuary. I will show you on the map now where we find that. So it is down over in like the Riften region, and what you want to do is fast travel to Stendarr's Beacon if you haven't discovered, and that's going to be a pretty quick jump to get where you need to go. And you will see that there is blood spatter here that is dripping. It's not a great sign, but it does lead you up this mountain to where you can find the entrance to Sylvan Sanctuary. So let's hop right inside. Hey, Tyler, what do you think of these butterflies?
It's very pretty.
Yeah.
This is an extremely pretty area. My God, from first look, it's really just like hitting you with color. Like
it's hitting you with
definitely
color, and it's very nature forward.
So what Sylvan Sanctuary features, because, you know, it's another world space, and it's got so much that
Wow, horses
fine.
really are
It's
magical.
not floating, it's an optical illusion.
That's my heart horse.
Oh, wow, it's got a different kind of horse. That's a Palomino.
Yeah.
Wow. Love those beautiful creatures. Always have, always will.
I fucking hate you.
Anywho, I want to run through what it's got. Again, not floating, optical illusion. You're just dumb.
Okay, sure.
What this mod has is beautiful horses. My goodness, just beautiful,
all
beautiful
different
creatures.
breeds of those big,
all different breeds,
big
and they're
dumb idiots.
wild. They're in nature. They're wild horses.
and they can float.
It's an optical illusion. Can I read, Tori? Hey,
Go ahead.
Tori,
Sorry,
little
just
aside
that horse has impeccable comedic timing.
Tori, little aside here.
Yeah, just me and you now.
Just me and you now. Hey, I've been trying to read the mod description for a little bit, and it seems like you keep. Sylvan Sanctuary houses every single alchemical ingredient. Like anything that you can pick from the ground, you will find it in this world space. You have 9 followers that can all level with you. You have bonus NPCs. And this is where other mods will work with it, because if you have like follower mods, you can also pick up some of these NPCs as followers. The other thing, you have friend, as you saw with the Spriggan. That's the name.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Everything here is friendly. This is a beautiful natural space. Everything is friendly and fully nav meshed.
Yep.
And it's just a delight. I just love being able to interact with the animals of Skyrim, and they're not trying to kill me.
Yeah, it was weird when I was testing the mod because I had the instinct of like, oh, I see a bear, I better pull out my sword. And it's like, nope, that's it. That bear is dope as hell. He's chill with anything. He just wanted to get some good scratches under his chin. So these 3 houses here are kind of the main, I guess I would say the main feature, though the whole land itself is kind of a
look at those
thing to explore,
views.
but like
look at that beautiful space.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Again, the comedic timing of Todd's miserable creation is there. That's the biggest issue I've seen so far while testing this mod, is that there's quite a bit of pop-in, and there's that stuff like that happens. But hey, you know what? It really didn't detract from it. At this point, my brain goes, that's Skyrim, baby.
But like, look at, that's a perfect thumbnail right there. That framing of the house with the blue sky.
It's beautiful stuff.
Like the wilderness. My goodness. It is just breathtaking here.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
That's going to be throughout the mod. So we can hop into these spaces and you'll see the theme just carries through.
One thing I really, really love about this is the magical feel and the very naturalistic feel of this, because we saw the little like hunter's blacksmith shack. We saw the more cathedral-esque building. Now it's something much more natural, much more of like the Telvanni style, like Morrowind-esque buildings. And it fits so well because they crafted this world space to be a nature-forward. Like this is for all the nature lovers out there.
Oh, love that door. Never going to get sick of it. I wish my one thing with this mod, and then, like, seriously, it is just the one complaint with this mod, is that I wish the interiors had the brightness that outside does. Because the colors are just, like, a little bit, like, it's still natural, so it carries the theme. I just wish the colors would also carry inside as well.
Yeah, I think some of the colors, and I also think some of the moody lighting could be very beneficial to this area. Whether you carry on like the mushrooms and like the green here and like have some more neon-y colors, or if you just brighten it up and give a lot more of like that cozy orange hue from the candles or something. I think the lighting would be the biggest issue here. Ooh, a bar. Don't mind if I do.
I'm sorry. Go back.
Yeah.
Do they stack 3 hobbits on that? Or like...
Yeah.
You got hobbits 3 high in this space?
Yeah, they stack those little boys 3 high up in this area. That's how they do it. They're nasty.
3 high hobbits, band name I call it.
Okay. All right, I'll give you that one. That one's a pretty good one. I love the bedroom. It's like a pretty modest, simple bed here, but like, damn, do I love these glowing, like, I guess attributes. Like that, it's the logos for the attributes you can get while leveling up. But it looks pretty fucking cool, huh?
It's so mystical. That's the only way to describe this world space. Is it's just mystical.
Yep.
And it's got such a great feeling. Really cool shrines. Holy shit, that was so cool. That's a really nice design.
Yeah, I think those are the designs from Morrowind in the Dragonborn expansion. So, yeah, I like how they really utilized all different aspects of the game to create something that just feels really cool and really new. And you're not losing, again, all of your creation stations are here, from ovens to alchemy to blacksmithing. You got it all. But this isn't the only building, Tyler. We got to go see what else they got.
That's what my brain tumor looks like.
Yuck. I also love how some of these friendly animals here, like the goats, which this one looks a little bit.
A little bit?
It looks a little bit, you know.
But it looks like hell.
You can get it to follow you if you want that. Hey, something really traumatizing happened to this goat, but you can make him your friend if you want. Anyway, let's hop into this building. Now, this one I feel vastly improved lighting.
Yeah.
Like wildly improved. It has that moodiness. It's kind of dark, and you just have the mage lights glowing around. I love me some of that. And here's some of your follower buddies you can have. Tyler, pronounce that name for me.
Croix.
Excellent. Well done, sir. Now, these are all their beds. They all just kind of sleep in this big ring. I don't know who this little boy is.
Cullen.
No, he can't follow us. You cannot have a little boy follower.
What's really surprising is that this is the mod creator's first mod.
Oh wow, that is incredibly impressive. What a big bite to take on your first go at it, you know?
Yeah, they say in the description it's a labor of love and lots of patience, and they're going to continue to work on this mod and other mods, and you know what? Good for them. I'm excited because this is such like it was made for the people who want that natural feel. Like I want to go outside and pick berries and pick plants and just kind of enjoy the scenery of Skyrim. I don't want that combat. I just want the, like, natural feel of Skyrim.
Yeah, and if you love the nature of Skyrim and you want to be an alchemist of some sort, this is a love letter to you. There's no better mod for it. Hey, Tyler, I think I do want this busted-ass goat to follow me, though.
No, God. It's just...
You
seem friendly? No, you don't. You do not seem friendly.
You seem like something out of a nightmare, and I want you to be my goat husband.
Yeah, no. Tori, sometimes you say things I just can't get behind.
Ooh, this took it even moodier with this lighting. Very dark in here, but you got more followers you can have here. Let's
And this is clearly like a community area. This isn't their house. This is like a gathering space. So like all of these spaces have their intentional purpose, and they are all designed differently, and I like that.
So good to see. Yep. So you can have, this is where they sort of eat and drink and party and be merry. But it's also, well, they can sleep here too. So I guess they just have different bedrooms as well. But I love how each of them, though being the mushroom houses, has a very unique feel to it in terms of the lighting and the actual decor that's put around here. And they also have different functionalities as well.
And I like that these rooms are sectioned off, like they have separating walls, because sometimes you just need a little bit of privacy. Although I will say, I did live in an apartment that had a little separating wall like that.
Yeah, like a partition.
Yeah, and it wasn't the greatest. So if any of y'all are moving out soon and you're like, I think I could deal with a roommate with just a partition wall. Hey, you can't. You can't. I'm letting you know.
Hey, you're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate it a lot.
Hey, you're gonna fucking hate it, and that's my promise to you. So I warned you.
You did warn them. And as much as I love this building, I do want to hop outside once more with all of our friends.
Tori, they aren't our friends. It's a group of people that all found a family in each other.
You're never going to let that one go, are you?
No, because you pretty much quoted Fast and Furious, like unintentionally, and it's the funniest shit in the world to me.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that we're going to go out with our friends, because I don't have friends.
I got family.
I can't wait for Vin Diesel's video game where he's the only white guy. We saw all the buildings, and those are obviously a big part of this and all of the followers, but I think where this mod shines the most is in creating the entire world. So Again, it is all nav mesh, so you can have all your beautiful goat husbands, and where'd they all go? There he is. He's a little slow, but that's also because he looks like he got out of a train wreck just now. So I recommend wholeheartedly that if you get this mod, don't just use it as a player home, explore it and walk around and, pick all of your alchemical ingredients and just have fun wandering around, because there was a lot of fun just discovering little things like a family of bears or like, oh, what a beautiful view. They did an expert job of, and for being their first mod, it's wildly impressive, of just making it's like a condensed version of wandering around Skyrim and coming across those beautiful environmental sites.
Yeah. Like, it's not they didn't just like rip an environment and then put it somewhere. Like, you'll stumble upon little things like this where you're like, oh, wow, this is like a nice scenic area. And there are all these little spaces you can encounter that are just little treats left for you, like little candies left on the ground for you to find,
for you to pick up, look around to see that no one's looking at you, and then just pop it in your mouth, because hey, 5-second rule, Now, this has been a lot of fun, and I think we got to show off a lot of different places you can choose to live for many different types of role-playing characters. So if you have any mods you'd like to see on future episodes, you can suggest those to me on Twitter @LurkingLion.
I will be @SubtlyCool, or the best place, as always, hit us up in those comments. We're always scrolling through them. We're always interacting. We love seeing you guys in there. We also love seeing you guys in our podcast. It goes up every single Friday. It's called Baseless Claims. If you like the kind of back and forth of this show, you're really gonna love Baseless Claims, and that is a guarantee.
That's a guarantee. So go ahead
Not
and
money
check
back
that
though.
out.
Not a money back guarantee.
No, we don't refund anything ever.
With no refunds from our stores. And hey, if you want to maybe suggest a couple things, I think next week we're gonna do a little 2020 roundup.
Yeah, we're going to be looking at some of the best mods we showcased over the course of 2020. Not mods that just came out in 2020, but the ones that we showcased on the show. So check back onto the community tab, because I think we're probably going to have some type of viewer voting thing going on for that.
Yeah, we want to know the fan favorite. So, like, you guys suggest mods that was your favorite from an episode in this year, and maybe we'll put together a little fan voting. But hey, I'm warning you guys, we did rig the fan voting.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense, but The Last of Us 2 will win.
Yeah, The Last of Us 2 is going to win the fan vote on that one. So, but hey, you can still cast your ballot and feel like you did something, and then complain in the comments.
But hey, here's the thing, guys. We want The Last of Us 2 to win.
Yeah, love it.
But genuinely, we do like it.
Well, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week for the 2020 Roundup. Oh, they don't die.
No, they're all essential. All of the animals
Shit.
are essential, too. Yeah.
Tyler, I gotta
Or
fucking run. I gotta go.
Yeah.
What if we did the show like Dora?
But we're teaching dragon tongue instead of Spanish.